This footage is sponsored by GotThatKnock.com, a new website dedicated to the DJs and producers all around the world. On the website, you can find beat making videos, tips and tricks on how to be a better DJ, how to be a better producer. Also, you can find interviews from your favorite producers, your favorite record execs, and DJs all around the world. Log on to GotThatKnock.com. ForbesDVD.com.
Yeah, what it is, people, it's your boy Doggy Diamonds. I got a call from one of my friends, one of my homies and shit, my brother right here. Let him know who's on the line, man.
Yo, sure already know Stat Down and what the fuck's happening. Shyheim, a.k.a. the Rugged Child, a.k.a. the Man Child, Wu-Tang Killer be on the swarm. What's happening?
Shyheim, what's going on, man? You in an unfortunate, I guess, fortunate situation, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
You're still here, you know what I'm saying? You just got some situations that you gotta handle and shit. You got a little road ahead of you and shit.
Yeah.
What's your spirit like right now?
Man, honestly, man, I'm great, man. I feel good, man. I feel blessed to be alive, man. Thank Allah, you know. Yeah, and that's it, man. I'm around a lot of good brothers, man. We building, and during this, and I've been here before though, but it's like it's different now. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's different from when, you know, you're doing a skid bid to when you're doing a bid, like, and you know what I'm saying, and you in these maximum security situations, you know. But I feel good overall. Like I talk to a lot of good brothers, man, that do not have a chance of ever seeing the street again. You know what I'm saying? So it's just building me up, like, to be better. Like, I gotta be better for myself and for them. You know what I'm saying? As well as my kid. You know what I'm saying?
So if you had to put a positive spin on a situation that some people would deem negative, what do you say in that situation?
The positive spin, I would just say, like, well, see, I live my life this way, man. I live my life as, you know what I'm saying, I believe that life was already written for me, the good and the bad, you know what I mean? So I just think that the trials and tribulations we go through makes us who we are. So this is part of the process that I have to go through to become who I am meant to be. So I just embrace it, man. You know, at times there's bad days, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I wake up like, shit, I want to go home. I want to get back in the whip. I want to drive, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to roll up an L. I want to, you know what I'm saying? I want to hang out with the homeboys. I want to, you know what I'm saying? Want to be with a lady, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, this is my walk right now. Like, who am I not to go through this, you know?
Yeah, sidebar we had, you were saying that you realized that you could use your voice in different ways. How you want to explain that to the people?
I just want to get back to the let's just say it like this. When I first came into music, I came as, you know what I'm saying, as a rugged child, and I came with a song called On and On. And On and On was just basically about all the things that's going on in my neighborhood. But then with the money and the fame and then the street stuff that comes involved in that, you start to get involved in the stuff that I once rapped about seeing. I started becoming it.
A product of, yeah.
Yeah, so I just feel like I wasn't using my voice right, and I want to speak. I want to speak to the young brothers, man, to save some people this trip, man. If this is real, like, and what people don't realize, like, even though you're doing time, you know, your family, your loved ones, during that time, you can lose them. Like, it's not guaranteed that, you know, I'm going to come home to everybody alive, you know what I'm saying? So it's very important that you keep communication with people, and, you know, see, that was my purpose of calling you, more so because, like, you know what I'm saying, I view you as a friend, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, look, I don't want time to go by, and it's like a year, 2 years go by, and I don't even reach out to Doggy. And then when I see Doggy, of course it's not going to be the same because I don't know you no more.
Yeah,
3 years, I don't know you. Like, I'm amongst a bunch of other people that I'm around for X amount of years, you know?
Yeah, that you had to live with, Yeah,
so it actually, it's weird. It's like a weird thing. It's like even now when I go on visits, you know what I'm saying, and my lady come or my family come, it's like that's like going on. That's like visiting. Like really in that sense, like, because home is here. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. But a lot of things that I get to do that I wasn't doing in the town as much. Like I get to read a lot. I get to work out. You know what I'm saying? I eat right. You know what I'm saying? I'm light skinned again. I'm like, oh shit. When I'm looking at pictures, I'm like, yo, I was kind of dark skin from all the alcohol and the weed and the sleeps, the nightless sleeps, chasing this thing called hip hop, trying to put out an album. It's like, huh? Like it was just moving backwards, and it's like you gotta get your life together, and everything else will fall in place. So, you know.
Before we go, one thing I want you to say, I want you to say to the youth, the younger dudes, the adolescents that think that they about that life and they want to do this and do that. What do you want to say to them, man?
Oh man, it's not fun. It's not what it seems. You know what I'm saying? It's not fun. Someone telling you, yo, lights out, be quiet. Yo, all right. Yo, can I use the bathroom? Yo, CO, can you open my cell? Yo, shut your cell door. It's like, then, you know, if you're a neat person and you got your cell all neat and they come in this one day, trash everything, violating this shit, throwing your pictures on the floor, like, and doing, like, what I was saying about how the officers treat you and they come, like, you have no privacy. That's for one, you know what I'm saying? And, but beyond that, the problem with it is we don't realize that, like, one time, it only takes one time. You know, you get caught with this weapon or you get caught with these drugs and they go, okay, you can go home right now. Just take this felony. And you thinking, oh, hey, probation, this felony, I can take it. I'm out. You're out now. You're scarred forever. You know what I'm saying? And you catch another one, your time doubles. Like in my situation, I caught my felony in 2000. It's 14 years later. You know what I'm saying? I catch another felony 14 years later. I'm considered a second-time violent offender, which means in New York State law, as a second violent offender holding a firearm in your presence, period. Fuck having it on my waist because the gun was never found on my waist. My minimum is 7 years.
Wow.
So I'm paying double the price for something that was done 14 years ago when I caught a felony. You know what I'm saying? But that's the game.
Yeah.
Don't tell you that. And lawyers and everything, man, that shit is you need a lot of money, man. You know what I'm saying? You need a lot of money to really pay these people. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you getting a sentence. You gotta, man. Listen, I can tell you this one thing, not again, because I seen it. I didn't. They gotta make you a believer. Some people are high-headed like me. I gotta feel the fire. Like, yo, that fire's hot. I've been told before, you know what I'm saying? Like, the older guards start telling me, yo, guard, get out of there. Stop doing that, do that, do that. But I'm just the type of person, I gotta touch the fire. It looks like it's hot, but I gotta touch it. You know? So
the message we can get them is learn from Shyheim. You don't wanna touch the fire.
Yeah, nah, you don't, man, you don't, you know? But sometimes it's needed. In a way. Sometimes it's needed. Sometimes we live in this illusionary world, this made-up world, this hip-hop world, man. It's crazy. It's crazy.
So what's the love like? Cause I want people to know too that shit could be really lonely too. Like the people you fuck with in the street, they not coming to see you or reaching out to you like that.
You gotta know certain things is for certain things. Like partying and hanging out, that was for them. People ain't built for this, man. It's only 2 times you see who really cares, man. It's when you in jail and you dead. And the reality is, no one cares, man. That's the harsh reality. Very few, but your immediate loved one. And sometimes your family, let me correct that. I wouldn't even say they don't care. It's like priorities. Everybody got their own priorities. And if you're not fitting someone's priorities, that's just what it is. You have to make your own priorities. You have to make your family your priority, your kids, your being, your priority. And that's it. And if it ain't something geared towards you, then you shouldn't do it. Because trust me, people are gonna do what works best for them. And that's that. And that's just the nature of people, you know. Like it's hurtful, man. It's hurtful. You hang out with dudes every day, then you get in here, and it's like you don't hear from them. You know, right? They'll say, yo, bro, here's $20 for some commissary. Yo, and you know they out there getting a bottle or at the club buying or throwing it at the strippers. I'm making it rain. Bunch of real niggas in the club, fake niggas in the club making it rain with homies in jail that they don't send $20 to. But soon as they come home, my nigga home, and you taking the fall for all these dudes, like, all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, man.
So how do you want the people to support you and
I don't know. I mean, it's like this, man. I'm good, man. 3 hours in the cot. Like, it's like, you know what was crazy? One of the things that happened with my case, when I did reach out for support, it was like I did a YouTube Facebook video, right? And I was just like, what had happened was I lost my phone, so I didn't have no numbers. So I'm like, damn, how can I reach my family and people and just let them know about the situation, and if they want to help me, that's how they can help me. So I did the video, right? But he took it on some other shit, like I was just like heartless, and how can I make a video and ask my people for help? And it's like, hold on, why can't I ask my people for help? Since when we ashamed to ask our people for help? I ain't never ashamed. My mother told me close my mouth and get fed. So you know what I'm saying? That was basically that, you know.
How is has the hip hop community helped you in any way?
Nah, I went. You know what I learned about that is weird with hip hop, man, and the industry. Because I grew up like a kid in hip hop, so I always looked.
Yeah, you was raised in it. Yep.
I always looked at everyone. I'm gonna call back. How's everyone was like an uncle, every DJ.
Yeah.
It was like a family when you don't have a family. So hip hop to me was like a gang. You know, people run to the game because they don't have family and don't have support. So hip hop to me was that. When I came up, it was like to hang with Kane and to hang with RZA and hang with all these people. That to me, that was my family. And when it comes out, like all along, everybody's doing business. And it's like, this is business? So like, oh, I get it. Sometimes it's too late to get it. But nah, actually I haven't heard. I ain't gonna call. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like it ain't a person pretty much in the hip hop community that don't know my situation. So someone, and it just sucks being from New York, because if I probably was from the South, they probably would have rolled up.
Wow. How do you feel like when people run into your whiz or somebody in your immediate family and say, if I need help, let me know. But then when they call and reach out,
well, me personally, I don't. That's smoke and mirrors, man. Because everybody has their own relationship. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't even. I tell my people, don't even give me that information. Because if someone wants to help, man, they'll pull up and I'll be called for a visit, or I'll get a letter in the mail, and then we'll have our communication from there. You know what I'm saying? I just think that's excuses. Just to say, like, yo, I seen you, I tried. You know what I mean? Yeah. Something to say, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, nobody owes me nothing, so I'm not mad, because you don't owe me nothing. It's not like I'm sitting there going, oh, yo, I ain't hear from RZA, I ain't hear from Meth, and they owe me money from these jobs. Like, nigga, don't owe me nothing, you know what I'm saying? That's that, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure if I'm around and I'm in their face, you know what I'm saying? It's they, oh, you need something here, you know what I'm saying? But it's like out of sight, out of mind most of the time.
Let me ask you something. You always had like a love-hate relationship with the media. You know, they always report all types of wild shit about you from time to time. What is the biggest misconception about Shyheim that you want to clear up?
You know, it's funny, right? I had recently, before I got incarcerated, did an interview with Jack Thriller for this 50, and he had asked me the same thing, right? And I said that I'm always in trouble, right?
Yeah. And then
I was like, well, god damn, my big fucking mouth. You know what I'm saying? But the misconception, I would have to say now, I don't know, really. I would just say, I would just want people to know and understand that my music and my artistry is from my life. You know, that it's really my life. When I talk and I rap, it's my life. You know what I mean? So I take it personal. You know what I'm saying? And you can't judge my life. You can't sit there and say, oh, you know, it's the truth. You can't dispute the truth. And that's it. As long as people can't dispute the truth with me, I'm all right. Like, you ain't gonna hear a record that I didn't say I packed that hammer and I don't got that hammer. You know what I'm saying? Because I got that. I ain't say, yo, I sold dope if I didn't sell dope. I toured records. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm blessed. I've done it. I can say honestly, I've done a lot on both ends. On the street, ain't
so you're not I know we short for time, but you're not upstate yet. You're still downstate right now.
No,
Oh.
I'm actually in Manhattan House, the Tunes, Manhattan Detention Center. Shout out to everybody in Manhattan House, you know what I'm saying? 10 West, what's happening? That I'm actually here, but I can go up any day now. I've been sent already, so it's like they got up to the state comes get you within I think 14 to 21 days. I already passed that by like 8 days. I'm like 8 days into that, so I should be at Downstate Correctional Facility any day. But anytime you want to reach Shyheim or send me a letter, you can go. It's a website. You can Google New York State inmate, look up, and enter Shyheim Franklin, and it'll give you my current location, what prison I'm in.
The letters follow you anyway, though, right?
Yeah, once I get upstate. Like, letters from here once I get to downstate, you know what I'm saying, within the next week or so, then once I'm at downstate, yeah, the letters follow you for wherever you at.
And what exactly is your, some people don't know, what exactly is your sentence again, or you don't want to tell them what they find out?
My sentence is a weird sentence. I'm waiting to get to downstate for them to do the calculation. But I have a concurrent sentence. One of my sentences is 7 years flat, and the other sentence is 4 2/3. That means 4 years, 8 months to 14 years, which means my maximum is 14 years, but my earliest to release is at 4 years, 8 months. So 4 years from now, I can get lucky and get out. Or if I have to go, if they put the 7 as it, make it a 7 to 14, being that the other sentence is 7, then my earliest release is 5 years, 10 months from now, which means I've been down almost a year. So either way, within the next 4 years, I'll be at the parole board, seeing if I can make it. And if not, the most they can hold me, my CR is I think 8 years. 8 years from now is the most. This thing called conditional release that as long as you don't lose no good time, they have to release you.
All right, so yo, man, you know, and I want people to know this is an impromptu call. I didn't know you was calling me.
Nah, come on, yo, I'm looking for this. I said, yo, you know, because you know me, man. I call you all time, for all different things, just to build and shit. And I was looking through myself. I said, oh shit, I gotta call Doggy before I go up and you know what I'm saying, get his information. But what I will do is like, cause the phone clicked. Or I'll probably try to call you back later on at night and get your actual address so I can, you know what I'm saying, write you or whatnot. And we stay in tune. And, you know, I'll definitely send you some pictures once I get up top. And,
definitely.
And I got some music, too. You know, I got songs with Math, Dag, and
I heard some of them, remember? So we'll try to get that to the people the best way we could. And once you get your concrete address, you know, I blast that all over my shit and let people know. You know what I'm saying?
And you know that, brother. I love you, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I love you too, my nigga. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? But at least, you know, I could hear your voice and shit. I think that's better than, you know, going to see you, you know, in a different state. You know what I'm saying?